Good day and welcome to Tough Talk. My name is Steve Badi and I have with me Biva, who's going to talk to us about his fundraiser he's doing to finance the water project back home in Kenya. So welcome, Biva.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Steve, for having me here today. It's always a pleasure. My name is Gilly Shaw, and I was born in Kenya. And there's a project I'm doing about water. It's called WOTE. This is an initiative that works to provide water to the people of Oloibor village. This is where I was born as a kid, and growing up as a kid, we always had this challenge of, accessing clean water. We had sometimes to walk miles to get clean water. And, in the village, we have families of different backgrounds, and some could afford to buy water. Some had to walk miles with their donkeys to get water. So growing up as a kid, I had this urge of helping the people of the village. And, being a kid, I didn't have that capability. But coming here as an international student and seeing the people of Australia having access to clean water at their doorstep, and something that even shocked me is that Australia is mostly desert, but they have access to clean water at their doorstep. So that inspired me, and towards year after year, I said I must do something to help the people uh, who of the place I come from. So I came up with this water for water found. I can call it an initiative. It means water to all
Water
in
to
English.
okay.
Yeah,
And how do you call it in Swahili? How do you say it in Swahili?
water kwa wote, water kwa wote. Yeah, maji kwa wote. It's like access to water to everyone. Yeah, and we have been working towards that, and here we are today.
Okay, so just quickly, where is this village located? Just to give a sort of geographical location for people who may wonder where in Kenya this place is, and to what's the population like of this place, and what's the situation with water there now? What's the access issue with water at this current
All
time?
right. Oloibor Soito, it's a village in the Rift Valley. I think most of you must have studied the Rift Valley. It's next to Masai Mara, where it's like a massive game reserve, and there's a lot of tourists coming there, but it's like 50 kilometers away from that place. And the condition that I can say, most of us are pastoralists, and we also keep animals. So there are seasons where we have dry seasons and actually really bad drought, and people tend to have uh, inadequate access to clean water because there's no rain. But there are seasons where it rains and there's water. We as Water Kwa Water, we are trying to eradicate that by drilling boreholes. And first when I thought about Water Kwa Water, it was a once-off project, but having to think of other people, it's not only about my community. I know of other communities that don't have access to clean water. So the project in Oloibor Soito is gonna be our first project, and we are looking to drill a community borehole, and then have like a solar pump to pump the water to a place that will have about 20 to 30 taps of water, then a huge trough where cows can drink water, and also plant trees, and also empower the community on the importance of environmental conservation.
Okay, so then just quickly, say with this project,
Yeah.
have you come to define how much water is required and how is this going to be achieved?
First of all, with the little money that we had, we sourced a geologist and I think a hydrologist who went to the ground and surveyed the land, and they found water to be 180 meters down the ground. So, and that's the first step that we have made. And people of Olobo Soito having access to this water, in as much as water is life, we know that. I mean, everyone knows water is life, and in as much as we know that water also through, if we have guys using the water to irrigate their lands, they can do their, economic activities through the farming and selling their products, and also their animals will be healthy, kids will be healthy. It will save time for the kids who used to go to the river to get water. It will save time for them to go to school and study hard, and make a difference in the community.
Okay, that's good. That's good. When it comes to donation and or seeking donation, it's always the case of accountability. So one, what's the management of leadership of this initiative like in terms of who are those working with you, and what are the measures in place to ensure that those who donate to your cause, that the money is used for the right reason, not misappropriated?
All right, that's a really great point. I mean, trusting people these days is really hard, and you have to show your accountability and responsibility in managing things like this. And I, I am the founder of WOTE, and I have a committee of about 6 other people who we run this. It includes women and men and international students and citizens of Australia. So when it comes to accountability, we all have the accountability to ensure that the money we get from the people actually goes to the right cause, because we really want to make a difference. And when you really want to make a difference, you don't play with people, because it's not about you, it's about the young people who live in that village, who wants to see that in as much as they come from, a low place, they can make a difference. And having us, holding that faith, or I can put it that way, but not really, it's for us to show that accountability of being transparent in whatever we do, and we'll be posting everything we do online, and even the receipts of the contractors and everything that we do.
Okay. Then to before we go to the event itself, what's the timeline for this project?
So we are hoping to drill our first borehole in December. So, and we started this thing, late June, I think. And so far it's been a success. We have raised a couple of, thousands, and we have got support from everyone. There are some companies who are promising to sponsor us. And hopefully by December we'll have our first borehole.
Okay, that's good, man. So, and how many holes are you?
So our first project is the one of a labor Suita village. So we are registering WOTE as a non-for-profit company. That after that we will continue doing this from one community to another, and it's not only to do with water, also empowering the people, about the mental health issues and the issues that affect the society.
So then with this event, so now to the event, what's the goal in terms of target money? How much do you target, and when is the event? So just give us the details we need to know about this event.
All right, so we are targeting 50,000 Australian dollars, and the event will be on the 15th of September, 2018, at 39 Scott Street, Buraka. And at the event, we'll be having, live auction. We'll be having live music. We'll be having raffle tickets to sell. We'll be giving, and and we'll be also having food and drinks at the event. And we are hoping to raise this support from the people.
Okay. So then with this 50,000, is it 50,000 as in the cost of the project?
Yeah, the whole cost of the project.
So this is for the first phase or
The whole project.
the whole project?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. So it's actually, from drilling the borehole, from putting the pipes in there, from pumping the water to, we are looking to have two 10,000 liters tanks that are raised up. so that it can send the water to the river. So we'll be having our event at 39 Scott Street, Puraka, and it will be starting at 2 and then ending at 5 p.m. So we welcome everyone to come and join us. It will be a great event. We are expecting a lot of people, and we'll be having live music, we'll be have live auctioning, and we'll be selling raffle tickets as well as our t-shirts, WOTE t-shirts, and we'll be giving, and we'll have food and drinks. So it's an event that will welcome everyone. It's kids friendly. We'll have activities for kids. So you're welcome.
It's a free event, or
Yeah.
do we buy tickets?
It's a free event.
Obviously, it's not free in terms of you will make donations.
It's free. You can come. Maybe we don't all have money on the 15th of September, but you can come and see what we are doing, and hopefully you'll see and maybe support us maybe at a later date.
Okay, no worries. So, and the last word before I let you go.
My last words is just to say that, we all can make a difference, and it doesn't matter where you come from, whether you come from a small village in Zambia or a big city in America. You can make a difference so long as you have the urge of making a difference and the right network that you have. We can all make a difference. So let's come support each other as we try and make a difference in this world.